Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday, March 9th. I remember to tell you the beginning. Let me see if I can slide you over a little bit without you falling. Ooh, you almost fell. Hang on. Fasten your seatbelt. There you go. We do have birthdays today. Today is Lisa Vicroy, Vicroy. Lisa, happy birthday. Fix my shirt. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Luna 57. Luna gets that song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Luna. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you both have a great birthday today. Another beautiful day. It's 48. It's supposed to go up to 57. I think yesterday it reached 62, which was nice. Getting nicer each day. This week we turn our clocks forward, so I'll have an extra hour of light. I might get in an evening walk once in a while. I won't walk as far. I'll probably just walk a mile. But it'll be nice. It'll be nice. It really will. I slept really well last night, a little bit too long, but I think I got 9 hours sleep last night, so I obviously must have needed it. And I didn't get up one time to go to the bathroom, which is unusual. I usually get up at least twice during the night to go to the bathroom because I drink so much water. I still had my normal water intake yesterday, so I can't explain it, but I'm not complaining. It was a good solid 9 hours sleep, so that was good. And then Denise found out this morning that she can get her vaccination, her COVID vaccination. She's going on Saturday. They lowered the requirements to 60, so she just slipped in under the wire. And then her husband Gary is younger than her. I think he's 57. I think she's 3 years older than him. But he's a food worker because he delivers the bread, so he qualified. He just has to bring a note from his employer. So he's got her appointments on Monday, and his is on Wednesday. And then my sister-in-law Molly, who's 60. She qualified too, and so she's getting hers. No, Denise is getting hers Saturday, Molly's getting hers Mondays, and Gary's getting hers Wednesdays. My sister Mary is having all kinds of medical issues, so if you could remember her in her prayers, I appreciate it. She, I don't know if you remember that last year she had an operation on her neck and her spine to put in some cadaver bone to fuse her spine to the base of her neck. And it was a serious operation. We were really quite worried. But she came through it successfully. But now she's having some residual side effects. Her hands keep going numb, and her feet. But she has neuropathy, whatever, in her feet anyhow, because she has diabetes. Mary has a lot of health issues. She'd never know it. She never lets anything keep her down. She's just always going. But her doctor said because of all the testing she's doing on her nerves to figure out why her arm and her hands are going numb, and some other tests that she's doing. She had a breast cancer scare that turned out that it was benign because she did a biopsy on it, but she still has to go for scans on that. So just pray for my sister Mary. We were hoping next month to start getting together because the three of us will all be having our vaccinations. So we'll just have to mask up around Mary because we definitely don't want to get her sick. But we're hoping that next month we're not going to go in a restaurant. But, we'll get the carry-out like we did before and just have the carry-out and eat it at whoever's house and sit outside. It's getting nice enough. I mean, we could do that today even. It's so nice. But, no. My brother babysits his grandkids on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so he's not going to be available anyhow. But, anyway, I just feel like such a load has been lifted off my mind since I've decided that I'm not going to stress so much about losing weight. I want to lose weight, I know that, but it's so true. Life is too short to worry about the little things in life. In a blink of an eye, your life goes past. It goes by so fast. I was like yesterday talking about swinging on the swings when I was a child. It doesn't seem that long ago, but it was like 60 years ago. And in a blink of an eye, 60 years went past. And unfortunately, the last 10 years have really sailed by. I think they went by faster than the 60 years previous. because the older you get, the faster time goes by, and I don't want to waste the last 30 years, the last 30 years of my life stressing about losing weight. Not to say that I'm not going to try to lose weight, because I am. I'm definitely going to try to lose weight, but I'm not going to be so focused on a number and a time limit and getting to a certain destination at a certain time. You know what? When you go on a vacation or something, you so look forward to the trip. You have so much fun on the trip, but then when it's over, you know, it's done. You go home and it's done, and then you plan for your next trip. So that's the way I'm looking at this. You know, when I get to wherever I want to get to, I'll get there. It'll be fun. I'll feel a sense of accomplishment. But then I'm just going to move on to a new challenge, because I'm always moving on to a new challenge. That's just who I am. I'm not content just sitting on my laurels, as they say. And I asked Lainey what being like a frog is, and Lainey told me to be a frog means that you never hop backwards. A frog only hops forward. They don't hop backwards. And so that's a good analogy. So Lainey, I am being the frog. Thank you, Lainey. So Lainey's taken a little break from YouTube for a while. She's still watching videos, but she is having a little bit of difficulty filming. But she's hoping to get back to it in the spring, which is next week. In 2 weeks, isn't it? The 22nd, I think. So like in 2 weeks, it's going to be springtime. I'll have to bring my snowman in. My Birdie came by the other day to drop something off, and she says, "How come that snowman's still sitting out? What's with you?" And I go, "It's still winter. You can still have a snowman out." So, but it does need to come in. It's looking kind of sad out here because it is getting nice. The trees are starting to bud, which is nice, and I got to start clearing out a little bit of my annuals so that they got room to sprout. But if you can learn anything from me and my trip and my journey or whatever it is stressing about the numbers, stressing about anything in life is not going to change anything. Some things are just beyond your control. They really are. Like I said last week, I did everything 100% right, and my body didn't want to reward me with that. But that doesn't mean that I didn't do everything right. It just meant that there was a glitch in the system. And sometimes glitches happen, and we can't let them define us or sway us or keep us from doing what we want to do in life. And just jump over that hurdle. And can you see me jumping over a hurdle? That would be a sight. That would definitely be a sight to see me jumping over a hurdle. But, it's just, life is too short. It really is. It's just too short. And you need to start thinking positive thoughts. And, like a negative thought can really drag you down, And like I said, I always try to look at the positive. And I think that the positive of gaining all that weight, I told you last week, one of the positives was to just think of how badly how much worse it could have been if I would have done poorly. But it also taught me, thanks to Carmen, that I needed to just reevaluate my priorities in life. And my priority in life is to enjoy it. It's just to enjoy it. Now that they're lifting some of the restrictions, I'll be able to see my grandkids when I get my shot. I'll get my shot next week, and then in 2 weeks after that, I can start seeing my grandkids again. I can start seeing other people, because most of my friends are all getting vaccinated anyhow, so we can get back together. I'm still not ready, like I told you, to go to a restaurant, but and I know that's probably just silly on my part, but that's just, I don't know. I just feel that until I feel safe enough to go into a church to attend Mass, which I know a lot of people are doing, I know that. But I'm still like a scaredy cat as far as that goes. And as long as they offer it on YouTube, it's the same, I feel. And I'm living a good Christian life. So, but one of the things too, another good thing for my big gain last week is just to realize that I need to stop setting time limit goals. I'm always going to set goals. That's how you get through life, is setting your goals. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be unrealistic goals. And at my age, setting a time limit on a weight loss is an unrealistic goal. And so I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just not. I'm in too good of a mood. I'm just really, like with me, when you're with me, we're on a merry-go-round. No, we're not even on a merry-go-round. We're on a roller coaster. I always say merry-go-round, but we're on a roller coaster because we're always got ups and downs and highs and lows. And I always tell you, my favorite line from Parenthood is when the grandma said that if she had to live her life over again, she'd rather live it on the roller coaster, because a merry-go-round just goes round and round and does the same thing. You see the same thing going round and around and around. But when you're going up and down, you see something from a different perspective every time. And every time I have a stumble in the road, I see a new perspective on my weight loss journey and figure out, readjust my sails and accomplish it again. And so that's what I want to do. I want to be riding the roller coaster of life, because it's going to be a fun ride. Trust me, it's going to be a fun ride. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Oh, I told you I'm not going to show you my food this week. I saw a recipe that I might try this week. It's for a chocolate glazed donut, and it's only 3 points. Or was it 4 points? 4 points. It was 4 points on the green and the purple, 4 points on the blue and the purple, and 5 points on the green. But it's made with real chocolate morsels. And I was thinking I was just going to use the Lily chips, but then that only brought the recipe down 1 point for the donut. So it would have been a 3-point donut. I'll leave the extra point for a real chocolate morsel on my donut. So if I do that this week, obviously I'll share the recipe with you, because I think I'm going to probably do it. I don't know. Probably, I don't know what day. But I'm going to do it one day this week, and I will share it with you. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it if you think somebody might like to see it. Stop having negative thoughts. I've had them for too long, and I can tell you, they don't work. Think positive. It'll always work. And always stay safe. Talk to you guys tomorrow.